A gigantic, ultra-modern airport, and yet deserted. Huge runways, brand new terminals, but no more departing flights. Qingdao Airport is one of the largest ghost airports ever seen. Why was it abandoned? And above all, who still occupies these places? Today, we're going to try to get in, and we might not be alone. Hello everyone, it's Gabriel and Corentin. Today we're in Qingdao, China to explore an abandoned airport.
It's likely the largest abandoned airport in the world, given its massive area, numerous runways, and huge buildings.
We absolutely wanted to see this with our own eyes, so we went there by taxi. We arrive at the airport and it's impressive with huge writing out front. Qingdao Airport, all the entrance doors and everything, it's impressive. And especially the huge parking lot that's completely deserted.
It's pretty incomprehensible. We don't really know what to think yet. We see lights inside. It's so strange. Looking through the fences, we can see that there are people moving around. We can also see that there are cars parked, and all of that, for our exploration, that's really not a good sign. We have no idea what's going on inside. From what we've heard, there's actually quite a lot of activity.
There's activity downstairs. It's clear that there are rooms still being used. We've seen it, there are lights on and people coming and going, so...
Many cars are parked out front in the secured area.
For now, we're going to keep circling around a bit. That's it. We have the right to be here. We're saying it. We have the right to be here.
I think hanging out by the car entrance looks pretty cool.
So for now, even if it felt illegal, we just liked being somewhere off limits. We're not doing anything wrong, just walking in an empty parking lot by the airport. We'll see plenty of activity inside as we walk through the airport, including a girl doing the same thing.
She seems like she manages the abandoned airport.
Yeah, she had a little document in her hand. When you have a document in your hand...
Yeah, we should have gone with that.
Honestly, we should do that. People believe anyone holding a document...
And a bike helmet, the bike helmet video.
A bike helmet and the orange vest.
Following this barrier, we'll probably see flight simulators too.
That's right, but they're actually simulators for flight attendants, not flight simulators. It's like the inside of a plane for safety demonstrations and similar activities.
It was pretty cool to see. As we continue, we'll pass the small toll booth that lets cars in and out of the parking lot. It's great here because the booths are still well preserved. You can also see quite a few vintage posters about the airport, and it really sets the mood. You can hear many dogs barking on the GoPro from over there. It's in the airport area, which is very inconvenient because you can slip between the cameras, you can slip between the barbed wire, between the security guards, but the dogs, they still have a sixth sense, which you just can't do anything about.
But actually, we come to a conclusion. We can't get into the airport on this floor, so there's still the second floor, which we're going to try to access, with the big ramps where cars would go up to drop off passengers.
We'll also say this is the ideal spot to launch the drone for initial scouting. We're lucky the drone can take off even though we're still on a former airport site.
That's right, we got lucky this time.
And now, what we're going to see with the drone is really going to bring us back down to earth. We'll quickly see a lot of activity on the airport tarmac with cars moving between points and people on site, though their exact tasks are unclear.
We noticed abandoned planes at the airport, which really interested us. We headed to the area with the drone, but then saw something that scared us. There are soldiers doing exercises or something similar, moving around with... Exactly, like that. We thought, okay, there are people in the airport, there are soldiers on the tarmac, there are women walking in front of the airport, we're surrounded, we can't go into this airport.
And the last straw is, by zooming in with the drone, we realized there are people, well, at least one person we noticed, walking around in the airport. We're unsure what she's doing, but we expect a very complicated situation.
He wasn't filming a YouTube video.
No!
So, yeah, first floor, there are people. Second floor, there are people. On the tarmac, there are people. In the end, it's like a small town inside.
Yeah, it's like a real beehive. And now we better get out of here as fast as possible. Last time we flew a drone near a military base, we got chased and caught. So now we better call the Uber and get out of here right away, man.
And by the way, not so long ago, there was an explorer who managed to get into this airport by sneaking in at night, and that was our plan. We filmed this while scouting and planning to sneak in the next day at 4 AM. A YouTuber got inside, and the interior is incredible.
What's scary is that his video shows many people maintaining and cleaning the airport, even though it's abandoned. We don't know why.
Yes, because there was an event that was going to be held soon, so they prepared everything. I don't know why.
Maybe for new clients, buyers, or...
Maybe. Anyway, there was a major event planned in China then.
And so, in his video, you can see that there's a lot of activity inside, and I admit it really freaked us out.
So here we are, we're finishing up taking the drone shots. Even if we don't go inside, we know this airport is beautiful and want to take pictures. It's really cool. The access ramp to the drop-off area had barriers, so we didn't cross them to avoid breaking the law in China. We don't know what would happen if we got caught, especially at an airport where there are soldiers.
We really weren't feeling this exploration at all, and when you don't feel it, you shouldn't force yourself. It's better not to go. But we'll still tell you the story of this magnificent abandoned airport now.
Qingdao Airport's construction started in 1944 and it opened in 1958. That seems like a long time for an airport.
At the same time, did you see the size of it?
That's true. But anyway, at first it was for non-commercial flights, civil flights, and so on. Open to commercial flights in 1982, it soon became one of China's largest airports.
Additionally, Qingdao would rapidly grow and become one of the region's most modern cities. We were truly amazed by the city's beauty and technology when we visited. At night, something unique happens in this city. See for yourself.
Qingdao Airport was large but couldn't keep up with the city's rapid growth, so expanding its infrastructure was necessary. That's why, from 2004 to 2006, the transportation systems there were completely overhauled. An expansion of the runway, an extension of the terminal, a lot of things to enlarge this airport.
As the city's economy grew, the airport rapidly became a key hub linking the city to China and eventually the world. In 2018, it served almost 25 million passengers, ranking among the nation's busiest airports, rising to 15th place.
I was shocked to see that number. The airport handles 25 million people a year, rivaling Europe's largest airports. And it's only 15th in the country.
Imagine the top one.
Really, imagine the top one. Well, it's...
But already it's true that when...
It's not Shanghai. I know it's not Shanghai. I don't remember anymore.
When we were in most of the airports over there in China, we were shocked. Even the train stations there are as big as our airports. It's massive, and we'll show you pictures so you can see for yourself.
Qingdao Airport has witnessed historic events, such as its vital role in welcoming foreign delegations' special flights during the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Qingdao Airport has hosted landmark flights, like the first direct route to Europe, signaling greater international openness for the city. Thanks to Lufthansa, there is now a direct Qingdao-Frankfurt connection for the first time.
And here we're talking about an airport that's in full development in a city experiencing major economic growth. So how did this airport end up abandoned? That's the question everyone is asking, and we'll answer it now.
Actually, the airport was big, but not big enough for that city. And the problem was that it was close to the center, so it was really boxed in, meaning it couldn't expand.
Really right in the city center.
It was really right in the city center, so you don't put an airport right in the city center. I mean, it doesn't make sense. In 2013, China began building another airport to address this issue.
First, it's worth noting that Qingdao Airport, now abandoned, was likely in the suburbs, not the city center. But the city expanded and grew so much that it ended up being completely surrounded in the middle of the city.
8 years after China began phasing out this airport, it will permanently close in August 2021, in favor of another ultra-modern, ultra-luxurious airport which is located a bit further north and is able to accommodate many more passengers per year. The new airport will be more optimized, with larger runways and terminals designed for minimal walking to your plane. In short, everything is optimized there to accommodate the 35 million annual passengers it aims to welcome.
We're asking ourselves a question we couldn't answer or find online. But how much does an airport like that cost? I'd really like to know. Today, the abandoned Qingdao Airport is frozen in time. The once busy halls are now silent and weeds cover the runways.
And by the military.
And by the military.
But what do you do with an airport in the city center? That's the question. Will anyone buy it? Is that why it was cleaned up and renovated just a year earlier? We don't know.
Actually, the ideal thing might be to repurpose the building, for example, to make a huge shopping mall, maybe with a park where the runways used to be. Many things could be done, but only time will tell.
But in any case, as we know, having spent almost a month in China, things move extremely fast over there. They optimize every little space. Trust me, this airport will have a new, exciting purpose in a few years.
And I have no doubt about that.
Me neither.
So feel free to share your theories about the future of the abandoned Qingdao Airport. We hope you enjoyed the images and story. If so, please give the video a thumbs up. It would make us happy. We also took quite a few drone photos of the abandoned airport, which are really beautiful. And if you want to see them, feel free to follow us on Instagram. Gabiet Coco. It's visible with a link in the description.
Don't forget to subscribe. See you next Saturday at 6 p.m. for a new video. This was Gabriel and Corentin. Bye.